Well, good morning. I'm Ari, and welcome back to Edwards Creek Ranch. Today is a fun day. We've got some new equipment on the ranch, and yeah, we're gonna get that prepped and ready to go. So. All right, this is a brand new Bobcat E48. Last fall, we bought this to replace an E42, which was the exact same machine. We just had a bunch of hours on it and it was time to upgrade. So it's a little under 10,000 pounds, and these pieces of equipment are essential on a ranch like this. There are a few things I like to do to get this set up and ready for service, so let's go ahead and do that. I mean, they're nice guys and all, but I don't need to advertise for them. This thing's pretty important. So I welded up this block of steel and I removed these two keepers for the teeth, and I bolt this in with some grade 8 bolts. When you lower the thumb, this crossbar will line up directly with this and press against it. So when we're out back pulling bushes and brush and invasive species, I don't have to dig big holes with the teeth. I can just grab the branch with the thumb against this and pull it out of the ground. Saves me from having to do a lot of digging, and it allows this machine to do a lot more of finer type of work. So this thing's a huge benefit to have, and let's get that bolted in. There you go. Brand new seat, phone holder. Turns out when you buy a brand new excavator, you get to touch up the paint a little bit. There you go. Alright, my last machine had mice in the airbox, and they got in through this tube right here. So let's seal that up so mice don't get in there. I mean, a machine like this really ought to have a way to keep mice out of here, but they don't. In fact, let's check and make sure there aren't any mice in here. This machine sat all winter. Here we go. Nope, no mice. Go find a piece of chicken wire. There you go. Keep the mice out. Let's do another one. Just for insurance. right, we got the dealership stickers stripped off. We got our, I don't even know what to call that piece of metal. The automotive removal plate, I don't know. That's installed. We got a little touch up here, that worked. Looks like I need to add a little more. And we're ready to go. So this is a picture of what the view out of the front door of our lodge used to look like. And here's what it looks like today. I removed some brush. There is a beautiful waterfall, creek, and a pond that you couldn't even see last week. I forgot to record removing a lot of it, but I got the camera today. So we're not gonna stop here. We're gonna clear some more of this so we see more of the pond. And we're even gonna go on the other side of the pond and start cleaning up that. So not only have I decided to improve the view from the lodge of the lodge pond, but I also want to improve the view of the land on the other side of the lodge pond. There's a nice area over there I can clean up and plant some rye. I want to get in around all those pines and expose them because you can barely even see the pines now. And just kind of clean things up. There's a bunch of trees growing on this pond levee that probably shouldn't be there, but they are there. So we're going to clean those up, remove the ones that we can. Yeah. Let's work on that. Beautiful morning. 55 degrees, dry, northern Michigan air. I love it. Another beautiful morning. Well, the last few days we got a lot done, and we focused on improving the view of the pond, and check that out. So we cleaned up the whole hill over there. I put down some wildflowers and some grasses and some straw, and that'll grow up in no time. Very nice. The other thing we did was clean up the pond levee here. Pretty cool. This is gonna be beautiful. Very nice. You couldn't see the water here. This was all filled with junk and trees, and I'm gonna clean up that side some more and plant some rye over there. I've already seen deer over there. It's looking nice. All this little scraggly stuff, we got a new tool for that, and that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, check this thing out. This is a new piece of equipment. It is a brush hog for the excavator. Pretty cool piece of equipment. This one is made by Rut Manufacturing, American made, and that's it. It's brand new. Got it over the winter. It's time to put it to work. I think it weighs about 700 or 800 pounds. Goes on there, trims all that. Well, that looks dangerous. This is a Rut Manufacturing tree slayer. 3 blades. It's a brush hog for an excavator. Let's go trim some of that brush. See how it goes. on the wrong setting. Jeez. That is something. Well, very impressive once you adjust your auxiliary hydraulic flow to full. Very impressive cutter. At first I was kind of disappointed. Then I realized that my auxiliary flow was at like 20%. Turn that up and this thing is a monster. Holy smokes. Wow. I mean, it makes quick work of it, but this thing is dangerous. I should be wearing a feller's helmet and a face shield. Yeah. I hit a piece of wood over there, a branch on a tree, and it chucked it across the pond. Hit the water right at the edge of the other side of the pond. I don't know, that's 100 feet. No, a couple hundred feet. Pretty wild. All right. Little extra safety precautions till I get used to how this thing runs, you know? It's a new piece of equipment. This thing is throwing stuff everywhere, so let's do this for a few minutes and make sure nothing's gonna come my way. You go for riding the Ranger? Yeah? You wanna go for riding the Ranger? Let's go check the corn. Come on. Let's go check the corn. Hup! Good girl. Let's go see how the corn's doing. All right, quick corn check, and it is coming in really good. It's beautiful, so green and dense. There's gonna be a lot of animals in here in a couple months. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. I think this is a good place to end the video. We got a lot of work done. We cleaned up the levee along the pond. We cleared some space on the other side of the pond. The big thing we did is we opened up the view of the pond from the lodge. This was full of trees a week ago, and now you can see the pond from the lodge. We planted some wildflower down here. This will be a pretty meadow in no time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.